All right, phenomenal win for our program. I got an unbelievable amount of respect for the team we just beat. They've won over 40 games in 4 years. Just a tremendous football program with great coaches in it. I think the world of Mike Desimo. He's nothing but a real man and a winner all day long in everything he does. George Munoz, Tim Leger, Lamar Morgan. They've got so many great coaches on their staff that have won so many games. They got so many kids. Like, I had a special moment with Andre Jones and Zion Hill and Braylon Trihon after the game because, man, I was there when we recruited those guys. And, man, I'm just so proud of those kids, and they've won so many games. What a night for our program. To beat them is a big deal. It's a big deal because they're a great football program, not just a great team. And to do it the way we did it, to get out in front early, I thought we made some huge strides offensively. Obviously, I know, I got conservative at the end, and people can question that or whatever, but, hey, we won. All right, I'm not going to take a chance with a young quarterback and a young offense to blow a game when I know how good we are on defense and in the kicking game. Thought our receivers made some plays early. Thought our defense made plays throughout. Thought it was probably the most, and then I thought our kicking game was awesome. I just thought we were awesome all night. So probably the most complete game we've played all season versus a really good football team. And we continue to make strides. We've won 5 of our last 6. We've won 7 of our last 10. We're really young. I think we got 71 players that are freshmen or sophomores on our team. So, again, we're not a finished product. We've got to go to work again tomorrow. We've got to keep digging. When I say we, I mean me, our fans, everybody's got to pick up the shovel again tomorrow, and we got to dig some more, okay, because we're not there yet. But, man, are we coming and doing it the right way. And I hope all the Southern Miss faithful are really fired up. I thought they were awesome on third down tonight. I thought they're fired up. I hope they are fired up about where we're headed. I also hope they're fired up about how we're doing it. And because, man, I love this place. I do. And with that, I'll open it up.
Will, considering where this program was a year ago, this is the reigning Sun Belt champs.
Yep.
Where you guys are at standings, can you call this a statement win for you guys?
Well, man, all our wins have been big, Andrew, and all our wins have been hard. And when we came here, we said our vision for this place is 2 things, and we preach it every day. We want to be the best group of 5 football team in America again because Southern Miss has been that before, and we think we can do that again. We're not there yet. And the other thing is we want to develop real men, and real men handle their responsibilities and obligations even when it's hard. And it's hard for us right now, and our kids do it every day. And I'm just so proud of how they do it academically. I'm so proud of how they treat people. I'm so proud of how they support each other. You know what I mean? I'm so proud of how they are lifting up a freshman quarterback right now and helping him out and helping him grow through a lot of really hard times. And just proud of everything, that we're doing. And we're a lot better today than we were yesterday, and we got to wake up tomorrow and do it again. As far as a statement win, I don't know. We got 5. Man, and all 5 of them are big as we push this great program back. Yep.
Sorry, after that first play, the interception, what was that to Zach Wilkie after that?
Got to put it behind you and got to play. You know what I mean? He knew what the coverage was. He got out of the pocket. He just didn't get it over the guy on the over route. I thought Mims maybe was a little bit late getting to the over route. It was a shot play designed to go to Brownlee. They took Brownlee away. So then he had to come down to the over route, down to the flat. He got out of the pocket. And thought their guy made a good play. The guy that made the play from Raleigh, Mississippi. You know what I mean? And good old Smith County boy. I love him, Chris Moncrief. I recruited him. And thought our defense stepped up, got the 4th down stop, and then we came back, and I thought Zach played phenomenal from that point on. Thought he had his best game. Think he continues to grow. And, I thought Frank made the big throw to tie, which was huge. We said going into the game that if they played no safeties, we was going to throw it. And we did it. And we hit it. And so that was a big play, obviously, as well. Go ahead, Damon.
Well, could you just talk a little bit more about the completeness of the first half? Just domination, it seemed, for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, so we wanted to try to create some explosive plays offensively. That's something we've not been doing. And we were able to do that. We hit Ty on the big one. We hit Brownlee on the big one. We had a methodical drive that I think was about 10 plays or so. We were good on third down. Zach made a big play on third down. We were 7 of 16 total, but a lot of those stops were late in the game. We were just running out the clock. So we were good on third down. We were able to keep our D off the field. Again, we were almost at 34 minutes time of possession. That's huge with the way we play football. We were able to, like I said, create some explosives and get it in the end zone early, which allowed us to play with a lead for the second week in a row, which when you got a defense and a kicking game like we do, that's a huge advantage. How many turnovers did we have? 2. We had 1 early and 1 late. The 1 late's bad. Frank will take ownership for that. He's got to come up with the football. That can't happen. The game should have been over at that point. He knows that. He's too good for that to happen. And me and him talked about that. And, man, there's things we got to get better on. Thought the officials let them play. Thought that was good for us sometimes bad. We had some one-on-one shots to Brownlee that were really close. They probably had some too. I thought they were very fair, though. I thought it was a very well officiated game for both sides, and they definitely let them play. Go ahead, let David go. He's trying. Old Pennsylvania boy.
You touched on it being hard for you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Despite that, the standings are what they are. Can you allow yourself to dream despite those obstacles?
Dude, man, I'm the biggest dreamer in America. I'm a 5'7" dude that played quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So, I dream all day long. Man, we're just taking it 1 week at a time, though, in this league. And I know that's cliche and it's coach speak and all that, but that really is for us. Like, we have to figure out a way to win each week because we're just not a complete we're just not complete yet. We got 71 freshmen and sophomores. You know what I mean? Like, that dude right there has played a lot of football, and he's just a sophomore. You know what I mean? And we're growing and we're getting better, and everybody sees it. We just got to continue to go. Because we got another great opponent coming up next week. We got Georgia State, man, and they've won a lot of games over the last few years.
When it's this hard for you guys as a staff, what does it feel like when it works?
Well, this staff is very used to winning. All right, this staff is very used to building programs. I've said that a lot. This is the 3rd time we've built a program, and we feel like we're on a pretty good track. We were able to lay the foundation first, if you will, through recruiting and academics and culture and how we treat people and all those things. And, man, that foundation is solid as a rock. And through recruiting, we've really improved our roster. We're still young. We should be in year 2. The portal helped us get a little older than what we could be. And but, no, man, I just enjoy every day coaching these guys. I really do. Like, as much as sometimes we can make it harder than it should be, everybody can see every week us getting a little better in some facet. Like 2 weeks in a row, we've been great on third down. All right, we're getting better in the red zone. We make some explosive play. You can see things happening. Our defense has finished out games twice now. All right, where the first game of the year they were not able to do that. So we're doing things to go in that trajectory, which is what you want, right? You should get better as the year goes on. That's why you practice.
We'll obviously deal Joe Paul today at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Is that enthusiasm, is it any way affect the football program? It seems to be a different feel on campus.
Yeah. Well, the first person I want to talk about, I'd like to talk about Jeremy McLean first, because he's a special dude to me. And, man, he's just a real guy. He never reacts. He always processes and then makes decisions. There's a lot of leaders to nowadays, especially in administration, that'll react. He never reacts. He always treats everybody right. He leads by example for everybody in the athletic department. And he's created an unbelievable vision for how we're supposed to act and how we're supposed to be. Me and him believe in treating people the exact same way. And then getting Dr. Paul, man, I've been a big Joe Paul fan before all this even happened. I live right across the street from his daughter. And me and Joe are a lot alike in a lot of ways. We're not, as David said, we're not afraid to dream. We're not afraid to create a big vision and then jump out in front of everybody and be the first to grab the shovel and start digging. And Joe loves Southern Miss. Dr. Paul loves Southern Miss, and he bleeds black and gold. He knows everybody. Everybody knows him. And I'm excited for him because he loves this place, man. He's going to pour everything he's got into this place and helping us get it to where we all want it to be.
Coach,
decked out in a full-blown monkey costume.
Yeah.
With the tie. Is
Yeah.
that an appropriate time?
I don't want to take anything from this team. I will be glad to tell you that whole story, though, but not tonight. Tonight's about Frank Gore and Zach Wilkie and Natron Brooks and Mason Hunt.
Then here's a real question.
Okay.
Takeaways on the defensive side kind of hit a lull the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
Then
And Jason Brownlee. I'm sorry. Yeah, takeaways. So the way we play defense, a lot of times we are smothering you down. So we create tackles for a loss and loss yardage plays. A lot of times we don't get hands on balls because we're tackling people. And tonight we were able to do that. We did create some turnovers and they were big. But now a fourth down stop is really a turnover. And we've done that a lot this year. So, our defense is playing phenomenal. And, man, think about this now, guys. Think about this. Day one started. This shows how well this staff and Reed Stringer and Joe Marino and our whole staff have recruited. Because think about this. Brandon Hayes started game one, out for the year. Jacarius Caston hadn't played in 2 weeks. Ty Keys, game one starter, out for the year. Hayes Maple, Swayze Bozeman, Josh Carr. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've lost a lot of people, and I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. We've lost a lot of people, and we've been able to overcome that. And we would not have been able to do that last year. All right? And that's when you're starting to build a program that can sustain, that's what you've got. You're able to overcome it, when you do lose some people. And we're overcoming it, every day and playing.
Coach, just to follow up to that, and kind of what you said earlier about just the confidence you have in your defense, the kicking game of defense, you always have confidence. Just how big of confidence, how much does confidence play into it?
Yeah, so, as a head coach, your number one job is to figure out how can you take yours and win this week. And every week's different, right? Every week's different. We knew we would have to score a few more this week than what we've been scoring because they're a little better football team, than what we've been playing. They got some explosive wideouts and things like that. But that's the number one job is to figure out a way to take all facets of your program and how can you come up with a victory. And we thought they were awesome in the kicking game. I got great respect for them. We challenged our guys, to be what we've always been in the kicking game. We knew our D would play great, but we knew we had to create some explosives and get the ball in the end zone. As far as confidence, I see it every day. It's how we build our program. From the moment I got here, I said we're going to build the program around the quarterback and around defense. And that's what we've done. That's how we practice. Y'all see us practice. Everything is geared towards that. We've been a little slower in our quarterback development because of a lot of issues right there. A lot of things out of our control. But we are developing them, and we've got 2 young ones that are going to be really good players. They're growing every day, and we're recruiting. We've got 2 committed, and then we're going to keep going and keep recruiting, so.
Coach, good thing my name's David also.
Yeah.
Worked out pretty well a second ago. I almost already kept talking. I'm with 12 News in Jackson and also here at CBS in Hattiesburg. I remember after the first game of the season, the word used was kind of like embarrassing about how things went after that 4 overtime game. How do you kind of interpret kind of just the feeling shift that's taken place over the course of the season since then?
Well, we've just learned how to win and finish games. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that Liberty team was phenomenal. You know what I mean? Like, we've lost 3 games this year, okay? Liberty's like, I don't know, 7-1, Tulane 7-1, and then we lost to Miami on the road. So it's not like we've had an easy schedule either. And we've had to learn how to win, and we have. That was a great football team we lost to that day, and obviously I hate losing and don't always act very good after we do. So.
Coach, I think just talk about the continual strides y'all are making on the offensive line and how every game I feel like the opportunities, they just get better and better in protection. I think only 1 sack today.
Yeah. So, I think we've gotten better in the run game. Zach's gotten better, which has allowed help for that. And then, Coach Greg's done a phenomenal job since he got here. Those guys have really bought in. Frank will tell you that. It's a complete attitude shift and effort shift. And then we recruited well, right? So we've got more O-linemen and more people that can play. We're playing 9 consistently, sometimes 10. We had Bryson Mays back tonight, which was big at center. He missed last game. So they continue to grow, and I thought they played really good tonight versus a really good defense, a defense that has been really good for a long time in this league.